All right, all right. The market is at a very interesting spot here, and it could be time for the bears to show up. And the way I'm viewing the market currently is that SPY is either about to go towards 581 or it is about to go down here near 560. And I do think this is tradable because right now, as we are approaching the previous all-time high, we have a 3-day bounce to what is currently a lower high with the possibility that the bears show up here. And yes, if you're in long swings and we have this bull trend, you likely should still stay long for the chance that we do continue to go higher, and your risk should already be set. But if you are just sitting here in cash and you're thinking about what could be the next best trade, I actually think the short trade is the better trade right now. And that doesn't mean it has the highest probability chance to win. It actually has the lowest probability chance to win, but I'll show you very quickly using the short tool. This is a very low risk trade down to 560, and you can see you can manage your risk very easily and easily get anywhere between a 2 to 3 risk reward ratio, with the contingency being that you have to bail on this trade while it's a very small loss if we do get a breakout to a brand new all-time high. Because in a bull market, breaking out to brand new all-time highs, the sky is the limit and it can go as high as it wants to. So you do not want to remain short if we do in fact get that bull breakout above 573. But you can see if we don't get the bull breakout and we do get rejected to a lower high, you'll never get stopped out for the small loss and you'll have a very decent reward to the downside. So if you are sitting in cash looking for a good risk reward setup, I do believe the bears have the advantage here. But again, the bulls have the better probability because of the bull trend and price above all the moving averages. That does favor we will likely continue to push higher. So if you take that bear trade, you need to understand it is a low risk entry and not necessarily a high probability chance to win. So for the bulls, they need to get back over 573, and then we'll be looking for 581. The bears need to get this lower high rejection and break the previous all-time high retest at 565. And then below 565, we should have the confirmation we are indeed going lower to at least 560 to 556. So that's how I view SPY. Very simple. You decide how you want to trade it if you're going to trade it at all. And keep in mind, low risk does not mean you are going to win. It simply means if you lose, it will be a small loss. On the NASDAQ 100 triple Qs, we were up 0.48% today, and we are very close to trying to get this bull breakout above 485, and above 485, we do have a gap to fill up there right around 493. So just like SPY, there is the possibility with these bull trends that we just continue to push higher. And for the triple Qs, it is very easy to see above 485 how we could go to 493. However, if we get a rejection here, we'll likely come all the way back down to the bottom of the range, which is going to be right around 473. So it does look like you could trade this in either direction. Just remember the bulls do have the highest probability, but that doesn't mean you should be ruling out the bears. If the bears are going to show up, it is going to be right here before this gap fills, trapping the bulls and then starting to head lower. And keep in mind, we have no idea when gaps will fill. We know this gap to the upside is going to fill eventually, but we also have gaps way down here to the downside. So don't get sold on the idea that we have to go higher. I'm simply telling you because of the bull trend, that is still the highest probability chance until we see the bears taking control with lower highs and lower lows. So if the bears are going to show up, I just showed you on SPY and the triple Qs that it has to be right here. Otherwise, we're making that next leg higher. So pay attention to the price and you have the risk levels and you can go set your trade plan up right now if you're taking this long trade or you're going to attempt the low risk short trade. And then very quickly, we need to look at Bitcoin because we are sitting right here at the 200 daily moving average. And for me, this is just a wait and see because I don't want to take any risk here because it's very possible we could either get a very powerful rejection from here or a very powerful bull breakout, and I would rather wait for confirmation instead of guessing. The bulls need to get back over 65,000, but we are still looking bull in Bitcoin while we can hold the breakout above 60,000, so you could just stay long above 60,000, but if you're waiting for the bull breakout, that will be above 65,000. The bears will need to get the rejection very soon from this resistance zone and then break it back down below 60K and start to push lower. And if the bears are victorious, it is still possible that this all ends up to be a double top rejection. However, if the bulls get the bull breakout, it will look like a double bottom breakout. So we're very close to knowing. I know there's a lot of uncertainty right now in the market, but sometimes that's just how trading is. It's not always very obvious where the next major leg is going to be. And this is a very volatile period in the market as we head into the election. So jumping back over to S&P 500, we do have plenty of chance for lots of volatility here. Otherwise, we're just going to continue this low volume melt up within the bull trend. You decide if it's worth trading and how you want to trade it. You have the risk levels. Let the price guide you from here. Do not get sold on any bias. If you want to short here, remember you have to take the small loss as soon as we get that all-time high breakout. You do not want to try to continue to short a bull trend breaking out to all-time highs. But until we get that all-time high, you could try that low risk short, and no harm, no foul. If you have to take that small loss, it's not a big deal. It could be worth the reward. So you decide. Focus on the price, because you could also have time to react around intraday moves, even though it does appear that volatility is starting to dry up and day trading is becoming a little more difficult. So if you want to come trade with me and get access to all of my intraday updates, trade ideas, and my technical analysis, that is in my Discord server, which you can find out how to join by clicking on the link in the description of this video. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you're crushing this market. And as always, I will see you in the next episode.